All right, it's that time. We are live. We're back on Battlefield 1, and it is the 16th stream day in a row, everybody. 16 days. How are we doing? Let me know. I'm going to quickly post this on Discord so people know we're live. You can join Discord free from the description, as always, or from the tile on Twitch. Boom. And let's get the more chat software so I can see what people are saying, and we'll get going and hope we can have a good day. That'd be nice. Okay, that should be all good, and pop that out. We're good. All right, cool. Right, how are we feeling? What we're doing? Let me know. If we get any challenges, I'll run them. All the usual stuff. Yeah, put that there. Put that here. Get all of my monitors sorted, and we're good, and we're good. Cool, right. Type things and let me know the chat works. That'd be great. Here we go. Hello, mate. Get revived. We're on operations because I was just gonna give it a go for a change, to be honest. That's about it. Why not? At this stage. God, that sun's bright. I know it's only in the game, but my God, that's tripping out my eyes. Want me to patch you up? There's gas. Works. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know. That's awesome. Welcome to the stream.
Here, first aid. You wounded. I can help you.
Can I get over there, do we think? Can I be that guy? That's a double revive. I took the risk. You're welcome, teammates. Valentista, welcome back to the stream, dude. Thanks for tuning in. These guys just have constant gas going. Is that just coincidental? Oh my God, now flames. I'm nowhere near those flames, guys. I'm not even close. I could literally see where they were. Nearly died to a Morometz from my first death of the day. Would have been cool. More gas incoming. I'm going to switch position. Seems like I've joined a team that isn't making any forwards progress. By the looks of it.
The Red Baron's
You guys got any plans for your day at all?
Shot down on April 21st, 1980.
Let me know.
During a dogfight over the Somme River.
Oh, bro.
The plane was heavily damaged and, after a rough landing in a field, was quickly stripped for souvenirs by Australian soldiers. While T.
No, watch the rest. I was invested. I was invested. It only got to Howdah. Dude, thanks so much.
That's a big boy donation. Ooh, I like it.
We lost this attack, boys, but we can and we will.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. It's fantastic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can we get some emojis in the chat for Ariosto, please? Dude, yeah, it stopped. It cut out at Wild T. I was invested in the story, man. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Dude, I've over the last 3 days, I have made 40% total across 3 days. So, having a good one today, huge. For the mentals. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, thank you. Absolutely immense, dude. Absolutely immense. I'll mention, I'm only mentioning this whenever we've already got a daily goal for the day. Otherwise, it doesn't get mentioned. So today's the first day I can mention it. We have redone the daily bonus rewards, everybody. For a multitude of reasons, honestly. Reason number one, the previous lot weren't rewarding you guys, the viewers, the chat, the supporters, for just hitting the goal, which was silly. So we've added one in as a little mini reward for hitting the goal, and we've added one for 150%, like the next little bit up from the goal. I've added a mid-way one, or a 500% one. Feels weird calling that midway, but we've added a 500% one along with the original 500% one, which is something that originally when I made these daily goals, they were there for like for you guys and for me to like force me to have better like work-life balance and have life experiences, and I got rid of them all. And so I've added one back in. It's the one that's going to make me commit to paying for something for later this year, because otherwise I don't know if I'm ever going to commit to it. So there's that, and then I've added a huge mega massive one which we might never get to, but it is there just to force me to actually take some time off at some point to actually do video stuff and make some progress with that. So we may never get any of these blah blah blah, but I've redone them, I've rejigged them. If we unlock them, we'll do them. They get added onto the list of things I owe you guys, and I do currently owe you guys, along with a few other things honestly, an Emily duo stream. So I'm currently trying to work out what to do with that and when to do it, but it is something that is kind of in the works. So, Ariosto, thank you so much for the goal. That's amazing. I appreciate it. Like I say, the past 3 days have been some of the roughest I've done. But I have this every 2-3 months. I go through a period where I'm really struggling due to my mental tendencies, let's say. And I'm just having one of those times at the minute. I'm trying to break out of it. So I appreciate that support massively. Thank you, man. Am I still waiting for my first kill of the day? I am. Jesus Christ. Thank you so much. Balantista, sorry, I've screwed up your name 3 times there. I do the challenges from the description, dude, just so you're aware. Sorry, it probably hadn't been made clear. But you don't have to put anything through. You can just sit and enjoy yourself. Like, that's perfectly fine. But yeah, that's how I do it. Can I take this down? Oh, he jumped out? No, he didn't jump out. Oh, no! That's the first thing that's happened to me today. That's that's the first thing that's happened to me today. Only in Battlefield 1. Good morning, how are things going for you? In general, you know. You know.
Enemy shot trooper moving around. Spotted a machine gun.
I'm just existing at the minute each day. I'm just trying to get through to the next battlefield, and hopefully everything will change for me. But in terms of today, today's good. We had a really good start, which is great because, like I say, the past 3 days have been really rough. So, brilliant. Can't complain. Can't complain, shouldn't complain, won't complain. How are you, Riker? You having a good one, mate?
Look out! Enemy medic right over there. Movement. Enemy scout.
Oh, I was going to increase my sensitivity a little again, wasn't I? I was meaning to increase it a little bit day by day. I did yesterday. I've not done it so far, so let's do it now. Let's do it now. We're going to increase it slightly day by day so I can get used to it. Oh, you know, I may as well have that at the same time, so. There we go. Clap Zito, welcome to the stream. You having a good day? Oh, the Twitch stream, I should say. How's things, man? Oh, thank you for the follow, dude. That's awesome. Welcome to the Twitch community, mate. I don't know if you're aware, mate, but obviously I stream on Twitch because you're watching it, but my main stuff's on YouTube if you don't know, so if you ever want to drop by here, it's up to you. Thanks for tuning in, I appreciate that. I did my part for the cause. Lebel is the name of the bullet around which the gun was designed. What's the name of the guy who designed the bullet? Right, teaching me so many things, man. Thank you. Make sure you're all jotting this down. Hunted, hello mate, did you have any sleep? I'll check YouTube later. Yeah, I mean, no pressure at all. Just so you know where you can find all the content, but no worries, dude, awesome. Hope you're having a good day, dude. Yeah, how's things, Hunted? You good, mate?
Watch out.
Yeah, it's going to take me a little bit to get used to the different sensitivity. I say as I pop a headshot. If you want to stop the plane, you shoot the tires. Careful. Careful. Careful now. Someone will believe you. Someone will spend the next 6 months shooting the plane tires. Oh, that definitely feels a little bit different with that. I mean, there's only one way to get used to it, and that's to do it. So we'll accept me missing shots whilst I try and adjust.
That there is one of their soldiers. Enemy machine gun over there.
Shrapnel was the last name of the guy who invented the explosive metal debris combination. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's a joke or if it's true. A bit burnt out, been working like crazy the last couple of months. All things considered, I'm doing well. Dude. I vibe, man, I vibe. I'm glad you're doing okay. Right, this is our little warm-up, everybody. Alright, been thinking to buy Battlefield 4. Does it still have a lot of players? No. But if you use the server browser, you can probably still find games.
Bomber moving around.
But does it have a lot of players? No. But your best bet is, are you on PC? If you're on PC, it, I imagine, has the largest player base over there. I can't promise you, but that's the case for Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5. Ishmael, thank you for the subscription, mate. Welcome to the community. How's your day going?
Over there's an enemy slapshot.
Dude, this feels so weird, but this is why we're doing it now rather than on the next Battlefield. Get used to the higher sense now. It was actually by Henry Shrapnel. Oh, dude, the more you know. Thanks, man.
Enemy medic.
Sound refreshed, glad to hear. I'm trying. Look, I mean, I have to start every day with an effort to be positive because I don't know how I'll end the day. But it remains true that the way that things are is not your guys' fault. So if you guys are going to be entertained, I have to at least start the stream with the best intentions. So I try and start every day doing my best, and we'll see how it goes. Thanks for tuning in, man. How's things? But yeah, all I've done today, like most days, all I've done today is work so far. So refreshed, not really, but we're trying to force it to some degree. I spawned in late to this, by the way, if you're wondering. I drink and I know things. Well, that could be either taken as I drink alcohol plus I'm somewhat knowledgeable, or it could be taken as you drink from the fountain of knowledge. I'm down for either of those. Oh, that not connect? I think I'm getting suppressed. Yeah, oh, I'm dead to a rocket gun. Oh, I didn't even know he was there. Head up, plow forward. Something like that, man. Something like that. It's all I've done for about 3 years. I can't say it's particularly good for me personally, but it's the only way to do things professionally. The latter? Hell yeah, dude. That sounds amazing. That's the knowledge juice.
Spotted a shock trooper. One of theirs. I need ammo.
Oh. Am I not? Okay. I feel like at least one of those would have connected. Hi, Nightbot. Nightbot's alive, everybody.
We are losing objective apples.
I need ammo.
I'll update the percentage after the round, obviously, and we'll see what we're up to. But yeah, that means one reward unlocked for the day already, everyone. We will end today with a Fall Guys round and see if I can win it. It's something we were doing at one point last year, and people had fun with it, so we're bringing it back. We get a goal, we do a round of Fall Guys to end the day. Usually I do badly. Hello, mate. Watch from the TV. Oh, dude, does it look good on the TV? That's awesome. Thanks for tuning in. You having a good one? Oh, you stopped running as I fired.
I need ammo.
Oh! Oh! I'll take it. That was lovely. All right, well, we've got one clip for the day, bright and early.
We have lost objective apples.
Enemy medic, right there. I can see an enemy medic. See that? Yeah. Don't forget. Enemy machine gun sighted.
We're trying today, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed. Actually, am I? Did I do it or not? Let me have a look. Yeah, we're trying today without music to see what people think. I want to see if people like it more or less, and I want to see what the viewership retention is like. I need to test things now for the next Battlefield. So we're doing today without music, at least at the minute. Oh, from one vehicle to another. AE, welcome to the stream. You having a good day? Thanks for tuning in. We're making no progress forwards as a team here. I joined this late, and my team were literally in this exact same spot when I joined. Hello, Jack. How you doing, mate? Happy Wednesday, man. Happy middle of the week. How are you? Well, yeah, at least I got a bit of a warm-up.
We lost. It's over. There's no good way.
Bring back blood in the Battlefield and other hits like brown food topics.
This is a sad
I'll consider it.
America, but we'll rise again.
One can only speculate what might have happened if the German army had successfully defeated the Meuse-Argonne offensive. After 4 years of war, the will of the German people was breaking and its empire collapsing. With American troops still arriving in Europe, an Allied victory would still...
Maybe we'll add that in as like a mini reward or something at some point. Who knows? I know you were a fan of it. I said I might put one of them on my soundboard, didn't I? And I forgot to do it. I'll try and remember to add that back on again. We can have that. Anytime you blast a daily goal, we'll play Blood on the Battlefield or something. And then I can blame you when people complain. I mean, some of them were catchy. Let me have a drink of water. Being less ill today, which is nice. Dude, sick. That's what I'd like to hear. Oh, I need to calculate the goal. Sorry, my bad. I'm a fan of... Thanks for that, Jack. Mundane Mischief, welcome to the stream. How are you? Wow, slow on the... I say this every... I need to stop saying it. Say it every day. Slow on the YouTube... what's it called? Slow on the YouTube push today. Slow on the YouTube push every day. Get good. You're playing Battlefield 1 in 2025. Well, I don't know what's going on with the dollar today, but that's the first time I've ever seen it land on like a whole number for Ariosto's dono. Doesn't happen very often. What are the chances of that? Oh, about 1 out of... it doesn't matter. Right, anyway. 119% of goal, which is immense. So, already done the goal. Already got the Fall Guys round for the end. And what's that make it? 31% away from the 150% goal, which... Can't remember what I've written. Does that mean I do longer tomorrow if we get 150%? Someone remind me if you want to take a look. I think it is. Just looking. Hold on. Let me have a quick check here. Insert username. You wrote something in the YouTube short stream chat. Am I seeing that in my multi-chat? Sumyam, don't know said hello to you. Hello from earlier. I'm not. Does someone want to write something in the short stream if they're there? And I'll see if I can read it. I'll check back in a minute. I don't know what the deal is with that. This multi-chat software is not the most reliable thing in the world, I'm finding. Can you check how many players are online right now? What, on this game? No, because I would need to leave the lobby, but I can tell you it's not many. It's not many, my friends. But there's more people on PlayStation, and there's a lot more people on PC, but on Xbox, there's not many people at all. But just watching some of your recent videos. Oh, sweet. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Oh. That's better. Zod, welcome to the stream. I can also donate in plastic gold doubloons if you prefer. What's the exchange rate for those? Is it better than the dollar? Yeah, it's just, I don't remember ever, like, jumping onto Streamlabs before to see the conversion of your dono and seeing it being, like, a whole number. Because obviously there's so much more chance of it being something point something, like cents. But no, today it landed on like a whole dollar. Are you Erez Mit on YouTube too? Do you mean streaming? I am streaming on YouTube right now, if that's what you mean. Oh, damn plane. I multi-stream, mate. I'm streaming right now on Twitch, YouTube, YouTube Shorts feed, Instagram, and Facebook, all at once. $10,000 plastic gold doubloons, about 50 cents, I think. That's not a strong currency. How many of those do you need for a loaf of bread? Hey, indeed. Hi, thank you for that, Hunted. What gun are you using today? Hi, Knight. Just whatever, but like right now, if you mean right now, I'm using the Lebel sniper, but the fog's rolled in, so I'll probably end up putting it away. They're a great Christmas gift. Or you can fill a stocking with them. It's alright, clap, no worries, dude, all good. Oh, the plate, dude. I really don't want to die to a vehicle again. I always carry one around just in case. Well, I'll have to start doing that. Can't see a damn thing, my guys. For those of you just tuning in, I've increased my sensitivity to try and get used to it, so my aim's going to be a little bit weird for a while. How long have you been streaming today? I usually aim for about 3 hours. Sometimes it's a bit less, sometimes a little bit more. So I don't make any promises, because Battlefield 1 streaming every day is shit. So I give myself leeway to do as little or as much as I like, basically. But I usually aim for about 3 hours. And that is more than enough of doing this game all the time, I promise. I need to just either get a kill or just die to put on a different weapon, because I can't really take part here. Can't see a thing. Just switch from shorts to the actual stream. Oh, sweet. Oh, good. Yeah, if anyone's typing anything in the short stream, I'm not seeing it, so I'll have to restart my multi-chat software at some point. Can you do a shout out for my mum? Her name is Layla. Is that Layla? Am I reading that correctly? Hell yeah. Oh, God. This is for Layla. There you go, Layla. Enjoy that. I'm sure you're a wonderful person. Uh-oh. Lovely stuff. I don't know how we survived that, but I'm glad we did. I actually just finished watching your last stream. I hope you're in a better state of mind. I know times can get tough sometimes. Glad to see you keeping up with your challenge despite the brain fog. Thank you, man. I'm dead. Honestly, it's not going to... It depends how real an answer you want, I guess. The situation isn't going to actually get better or get to a point that is better for how I feel about things consistently until at least the next Battlefield, which is very exciting and also very anxiety-inducing because I don't know what it's going to be like. So it's kind of like the make or break moment. So I'm really excited for the next game, for if it goes well for me, but I'm very anxious in case it doesn't change anything, because that will kind of be like my marker for, do I still want to keep going with this? And the way that I process difficult times isn't really going to change because I am predisposed to depressive tendencies, unfortunately. So I appreciate your words. Today I feel okay. That's kind of how it goes. It's up and down. I see how I feel when I wake up, and then I see how the work affects me through the day. Tomorrow I might feel worse than ever, or tomorrow I might feel good. I really don't know. But the situation sucks at the moment, and that's just how it has to be. And hopefully that will change with the next Battlefield. But yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. What to do if you can't hit a barn from range but get killed the second you get in close quarters? I usually just drop ammo over and fix everything I see instead. It's a case of just actively trying to improve specific parts of your game. Like, don't just play... If you want to just play for fun, then do whatever the hell you feel like, right? But if you want to play to improve, you can just play, and over time you'll get better, right? That goes without saying. But if you want to improve in a conscious fashion, improve certain things, then you have to focus on those certain things. So focus on your crosshair centering. Get your settings where you need them to be. Go and alter them. Focus on learning positioning and reacting more quickly to what's in front of you and using guns in their optimal circumstances and stuff like that, mate. And now I've put a different weapon on, the fog clears. That's so typical. We got Battlefield 2042. Okay, mate. I hope you enjoy it. Obviously, days like today are good, just to add on to what you said. Days like today are good when you've already grabbed a daily goal and everything. But the problem is that getting a daily goal in this fashion, or really getting a daily goal from the streamers in general at this point, is out of my control. And therefore, getting a goal is a relief. But I don't feel like I particularly earned it. And then there's days where I have no chance of getting a goal regardless of what I do. It's completely outside of my my capabilities to affect it, which isn't a great feeling. So I'm really hoping that with the next Battlefield, when I can get back to making regular videos and doing the streams and the shorts and get sponsorships and everything, I'll have a lot more control, hopefully, and I can feel like I'm making progress and earning my position, and hopefully just doing the best I've ever done, because I need the next game to change everything for me to carry on doing this. But hopefully it will. But yeah, I appreciate your kind words and everyone that gives me a nice pick-me-up message now and again. It's awesome. It helps. Coming and doing this every day can be a little rough, so I appreciate getting the nice messages. Yeah, that's fair enough, Sod. You could do that. Yeah, exactly. Use the easy-to-use weapons first and then progress from there.
We are losing objective butter.
Soll ich dich wieder zusammenflicken?
Oh no! Just my luck.
We have taken objective apples.
Anyway, as ever, make a big deal out of any support, everybody. Lots of emojis anytime anyone supports or puts a challenge through or anything. As you've gathered, it's the lifeblood of what I'm doing here at the moment. It's the only way to keep things reasonable to carry on with. So the people that support are absolute heroes. Just a quick emoji here and there when they do is immense. And I hope you're enjoying the stream. Thanks for your likes, help with the algorithm. Lord knows that we need it at the moment, so thank you very much for that. And thank you for any fresh subs and follows. Welcome to the community, wherever you happen to be watching today. And if you are talking to me, and I'm not seeing it in the multi-chat, I apologize. I think, for example, the YouTube short stream isn't coming through at the minute, the chat. So sorry for you supposedly being ignored there. Or anywhere else you might be watching at the minute. Whee!
We are losing objective butter.
Saved you. I didn't get either of those kills. I didn't even get an assist counter's kill for either of them. That's a tank. Good morning from Alaska. Hello, Lidl. How's your morning so far? Thanks for tuning in. I have a problem. I can't move my cursor when any key is being pressed, so instead of little recoil, I use weapons from medium range for bipod like MG15 suppression. Why can't you move it? Is it a fault with your hardware or some kind of bug? I play on console, so I can't relate. But if you're having a problem like that, that's a shame, dude. But good for you for trying to adapt.
50 attackers remain.
Oh, 96. Who's shooting me and where from? Can I get any cover from that side, teammates?
We are losing objective apples.
Vorsicht! Das ist einer ihrer Soldaten! Feindlicher Soldat gesichtet!
We have lost objective
A no from me.
Sieh mir das an!
Oh, they're on it.
Ich hab hier einen Sanitäter!
No.
Erste Hilfe, nimm schon! Soll ich deine Wunden versorgen?
Okay, worth it to get those two up. Hopefully we can get that flag cap. I really wish someone would try and do something about that guy.
We have lost objective.
Oh, I've just seen what you said. You didn't like 2042. That's all right, mate. No one did. Well, very few people did. Hence my current situation as a content creator.
20 attackers remain.
Oh, well, dude, I hope I can give you a good start to your morning then, mate. Got a coffee on hand or anything, mate? If it's cold outside? Are you not going to move? Dude, I almost had him.
Jetzt los!
Oh, all right.
Lass mich deine Wunden versorgen! Werf eine Rauchgranate!
There you go, pal. I am the medic man, and I revive and arrive and I... Oh, don't kill me, dude.
Erste Hilfe! Ich hoffe, das Zeug nützt was. Erste Hilfe, nimm schon!
What's up, Rocco? You having a good day? Or your live is not working? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that Totu. Thank you for letting me know. I need to Oh, I don't know if you can hear me right now, honestly, because you've just said the live's not working. Basically, everybody, I also have a live stream on Kick at the same time, because I figured why not stream everywhere I can. But it just doesn't work. It works on all the other platforms, and on that one it just stops. It goes in and out for some unknown reason. I don't know why. That website seems to be shitty.
At this small victory, then steel yourselves again, for our fight is not over.
Yeah, feel free to let me know if you've got anything going on today. Love to hear it. Thanks for tuning in early. Oh, dudes.
The enemy is being reinforced.
Oh, dudes. What the hell? Okay, some of you, okay, the motion chat software is completely busted. I've not been seeing what a lot of you guys have been saying to me. It switched over from the main YouTube to the vertical. The hell is that about, dude? Okay, so my motion chat software wasn't picking up the vertical chat, and then at some point it switched to that one and didn't show me the main chat. So I've been ignoring everyone for God knows how long. So let me close it and reopen it. You're gonna all have to say everything to me again. Okay, so let me close it. God's sake, this software. I'm gonna have to replace it, man. It's so bad. Right, let me try this again. I apologize. I was not ignoring you. I thought we were being quiet. Jesus Christ. Let's try this again. My humble apologies, everyone. Everything you've said that I didn't respond to, you're gonna have to say it to me again. If you want me to respond to it. Because it's all gone now. Jesus, that's so annoying. Anyway, if you were here and I didn't say hello because of that, my apologies. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Stupid software. Are you a boomer like me? It just doesn't work properly. It's nothing to do with me. It just doesn't work. I don't know why. It just chooses a different way to break, like everything else apparently. Anyway, I think it's now working. Welcome. Hi, Le Petit Corporal, Wedding Cake, Scatters, etc. How are we doing? Thanks for tuning in. So I went from only talking to the YouTube main chat to only talking to the vertical chat. And God knows if I've got people in the other chats. What's happening? Computer software being weird? Yep, as always, mate. It's a regular deal. A different thing chooses to break each day. It's amazing. It's brilliant when you spend so much money on the setup and then random things break that you can't control. It's so much fun, dude. ABD, welcome to the stream. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Have you considered streaming another game for the last hour instead? Might be a nice change of pace, like casual game. So I used to do stuff like that. YouTube does not like algorithmically when you do that stuff. Like when you switch between games on one stream, if the games are really different, the algorithm is very unhelpful. What I do have is a second channel, and I don't do it very often. I basically do it when I have the opportunity to do it. But I do have a second channel where I do variety games on stream sometimes. It's also where I post a gameplay on Battlefield every week and a fresh short every day that's different to the mainstream. So if you guys aren't following or subscribed to the second channel, it's in the description on YouTube. But that's where I do that stuff. I am open to switching, as long as I know ahead of schedule, or I've got a thumbnail already that I can use, or I can use a base one and then replace it later. I'm open to switching games midway through streams with a bit of information or a bit of indication that it'd be something that is wanted. And also, if I'm told ahead of time of a game that is wanted and is supported for, I can do that instead sometimes, or blah, blah, blah. What I did last week was I started my stream day early and did a couple of hours of Battlefield and then switched to Elden Ring on the second channel. So stuff like that, I do want to do more of. It's just a case of having the opportunity to do so. And I would like to do more of that stuff on the main channel come the next Battlefield if things have repaired, you know, if the channel is doing really well again. Because I'll have a lot more capabilities to experiment and have things not flop really hard. I hope that makes sense. Are you learning Japanese 500% goal? I'm actually learning Japanese regardless. But if we get the 500% goal, again, no pressure, and it's not something I expect. It's just there to try and force me to live my life a bit more, to be honest. But if we were to get the 500% goal today or any other day, I would, like, genuinely, that same day, like, commitment, promise, cross my fingers, I would do it. Actually, you don't cross your fingers, that makes it a lie. Anyway, no cross fingers, I would book the trip that literal day. Not book it, sorry, I'd pay for it that day to make sure it happens. Because I'm finding it hard to commit to doing other things with my life at the minute because I'm just doing work so much. So I'm trying to find ways to like get myself to do it. And although 500% goal doesn't pay for the flights, it's a good day, obviously, a very good day. And it just makes me do things. I need to not spend my whole life thinking about work all the time. So yeah, But I'm learning Japanese regardless. Have been for about, what, 6 weeks? Something like that? A little bit here and there. Oh, I got absolutely melted, mate. The second channel. Yeah, mate, link in the description. On the second channel, you get a short every day that is not the same short as on the main channel. You also get a Battlefield gameplay every Friday. And again, if I stream something different, I generally do it on the second channel. Like, say, Elden Ring last week, we did an episode of the Mike Tyson run, which was fun. Uma, how are you, man? You having a good day? Thanks for tuning in. Again, guys, if you guys are talking to me in any of the chats and I'm not responding, I'm not ignoring you. It's just probably the software's broken in another fun new way. Zaljuves? Is that how I pronounce that? Welcome to the stream. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Only if you promise to visit and post pictures of Evangelion's store. Yeah, deal. Whereabouts is that? Yeah, fine. I can, yeah. Firm digital handshake. Have you talked to me about this place? Or is this one you've not mentioned before? Have I just forgotten the name that's been mentioned before? But yeah, dude, deal. Oh, do I get away with this? No, not quite. Let me check the address. No worries. Because I've got kind of my itinerary for the trip if we do it. So I would try and work out which day I'm like closest to that store. If we do go in December, it would be a day in... There'd be a day around Akihabara, Ueno, Ginza sort of area. There's a gay. I'll be gay in Japan. There's a day in Shibuya. I'm trying to think what else I've got written down. Anyway, yeah, let me know, and I'll see which day it would fit in on. That's all right, Zod. You have fun, mate. No problems. No problems, my friend. Shotgun! Oh. I caught a rat in my kitchen this morning. Oh, dude. Huge one. My God. Is that a regular occurrence, or... Is that the norm for the area you're in, or is that like a one-off, like, oh my God, what the hell sort of moment? I beat all the stories in BF1. Congratulations. I hope you had fun with it. This plane is blocking the damage. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. If you ever go there, I'll need to rent a truck. Oh, it's like a store?
We have lost objective Butter.
Lots of impulse buys. No! Get him, teammate! Yes! First time ever happened in your house, dude. That's rough. No. I thought my teammate killed him, but I was reading the chat. I feel like I was supposed to win that, though. Ducks. I'm trying to find the name. See if his ping's worse than mine. It is worse than mine. Right, there we go. He's close to 100% on this game. What, for the achievements? That's a good effort. I haven't even looked at the achievements. God knows how far off I am. No. Oh God, I do not like Monty Grappa, man. There's such a lack of flow to the combat. Can we get this revive? Again, this is the daily get good plea for maps where there's lanes, cover, and angles, so it's not just being shot from random places all the time. You need to love achievement hunting. Oh, you used to love achievement hunting on 360. Yeah, whatever gives you purpose when you're playing, that's great. Hi, Tommy. How are you, mate? Happy Wednesday, man. How's things? What other games are you interested in playing? What on stream? The only thing on my radar right now, well, there's the next Battlefield, obviously, and Delta Force is coming out on console next month. And Delta Force is one of the few games that has a bit of a crossover with Battlefield in terms of the user base and the viewership base. So just that until the next Battlefield. You'd be surprised how restrictive the YouTube algorithm is, my dude. I've had a lot of experience at this point with it and trying to do variety, and it is not a good time. Can we get this map done with? I hate playing this map, man. It's so boring. Dying in the opening, dying to planes, it's just lame. And then the fortress guns, ugh. You're all good? Pleased to hear it, mate. That's awesome. Still get the dopamine rush when you complete difficult ones. I bet, dude. Do you have lots of... I don't know, you on Xbox? On PlayStation they're called platinum trophies, right? Well, on Xbox, is it called a thing when you completely, like, finish a game? Anyway, do you have lots of those? Might be a weird connection moment on this guy. Dude, I'm sure some more should have hit this guy in all the times I tried to shoot him. Pretty certain of it, mate. How's second channel doing? I mean, it's not doing much, but I can't expect it to. It's got Battlefield 1 content posted on it, on a channel with under 1,000 followers. So it's not doing a lot, but it's doing a little. It's about building. My whole thing at the minute professionally is just trying to build a little bit for the next one. Because there's just not really an opportunity at the minute to get much out of this content creation venture, whilst Battlefield is where it is at the moment. So it's all just about building whatever you can ahead of that point.
We are losing objective butter.
Will you try stream Delta Force or just play it for yourself? Oh, anytime I play it, I will be making content, mate. I won't play it for any reason other than content. I don't play games unless it's for content now, other than Football Manager and very occasionally Teamfight Tactics. What's up, Dr. Entropy? How are you, man? How's the day going? It doesn't have platinum trophies, just get bragging rights. Oh, dude, they should have introduced something like platinum trophies. That would have been a good idea. Anyway, congrats on all the achievement hunting, mate. I guess you get an overall achievement score, don't you? That you can at least keep track of. You like this, do you? That's fair enough, mate. Not my sort of thing. Oh yeah, that was way closer than it should have been again. The connections on this game are wild. Where is this guy?
We have lost objective butter.
There he is. Oh no, I'm outside. Oh god, run away.
Retreat to the next sector.
That doesn't sound like a fun way to play video games. Maybe try branch out into some single player stuff. I always like to recommend Metal Gear Solid to anyone. I played Metal Gear Solid 2 when I was a kid. Some of you guys completely overestimate how much free time I have. When I sit and lament my life on stream, it's not because I like whinging. Dude, my life is work the vast majority of every day. I do not have time to sit and play video games unless it's for content, I'm afraid. I appreciate you looking out, but dude, there is no time in the day. Like I say, if I get a bit of free time, I'll throw Football Manager on and sit and play that passively whilst I'm with my girlfriend. Otherwise, there's no time. There's no point when I can just sit and play video games. I put out a minimum of 56 shorts a month, 4 gameplays a month on the second channel, a stream almost every single day on the main channel, and try and upload a full-length video to the main channel every month. There is no time for me to mess around doing other stuff. 0. Literal 0. Have a run over here, shall we?
Das ist ein feindlicher Sturmsoldat.
Damn it. I just can't get a clean kill streak without some random thing shooting me. Work got cancelled because of rain, so here watching you. Oh, dude, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Totally fair, and I apologise. 3 times rare commodity nowadays. All good, mate. All good. How's your day going? You having a good one?
Hier, erste Hilfe.
I want more free time, trust me. I will be hoping for more free time if Battlefield flips the script and changes my life with the next one. I don't work all the time because I want to. I work all the time because it feels like a necessity. I definitely would like more free time. I want to travel more, I want to do more, I want to see friends more, I want to relax more, etc. So when the time comes, which hopefully it will somehow, I will make use of the time that I have and start to live life again. Well, let's hope YouTube Shorts are getting better and better. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it, dudes. The Shorts are the one thing I can hang my hat on at the minute that's gone well this year. The consistency with the streams, viewership-wise, isn't really doing much because that's just, you know, algorithmically how it goes on YouTube when you're on an old-ass unpopular video game. And obviously, there's not much for me to make videos on, and they're a little hit and miss when I release them. Well, that's not true. They do all right over the long term, but in the short term, they're very hit and miss. But the shorts, being consistent with the shorts, has gone well. Considering I'm making shorts on a 9-year-old video game, I am pleased with the shorts performance. They started off getting like, I don't know, I was hoping to get like 1,000 views on a short. If it got like 1,000 views, I was, you know, satisfied. If it got 1,000 to 10,000, great. Now the shorts generally get 10 to 30k like every day on the main channel. And that's brilliant for a 9-year-old game, so I am pretty thrilled with that. It doesn't pay bills, obviously, because you get very little money for shorts, but in terms of exposure and health of the channel, it's a good thing. I appreciate the feedback, and thank you for watching them. It all helps in its own little way. Hope the stream's going well. Later days chat. All good, all good, all good. No worries. I'll catch you whenever. Thanks for coming and taking part, mate. I'll see you soon. I'd love to see a horse clip, but you probably wouldn't have enough footage. You mean as a short? Is that what you mean, Shane? Like some kind of horse clip for a short?
Zieh mir die Wunde mal an.
50 attackers remain.
There you go. Hello, love your shorts. I subscribe because of your shorts. Awesome. It's great. Well, it gives me hope that continuing to do shorts, well, I do all the content, but it gives me hope with the shorts specifically that if I keep doing them on the next Battlefield, where hopefully there's a lot more interest, it could hopefully provide, again, a lot more exposure, which can hopefully push at least a small percentage of the people that watch shorts into the videos and the streams, which is obviously a lot more helpful, because that's where the bulk of the ad revenue is and whatever. But yeah, a horse massacre. Right, so I do actually put horse-based stuff in the shorts sometimes. If you go through them, there's quite a lot of horse-centric ones. And I do have one queued up for this week. I can't remember if it's going up on the main channel or the second channel, but I do have a horse kill short going up later this week. But yeah, the shorts are just really quick snippets, quick bites of whatever. It's either a cool play or something funny, or sometimes it's something fairly mundane, but the commentary is good, or it's something just kind of cool, but I edit it to be better, to be more enjoyable. So yeah, it's a very different vibe to my other stuff. Obviously, when I do videos, that's generally really high effort, whereas the shorts are, you know, like 8 to 15 seconds. It takes a lot less time to make. Making a lot of them takes a long time, but yeah, it's a bit of a different vibe. I'm not very hopeful for the next Battlefield. A guy can dream, but video game as a whole is going downhill. I'm cautiously optimistic for the next one. I treat everything in isolation. I understand that outlook, but for me it doesn't serve any purpose the way I need to look at things. Just because gaming has been on a AAA gaming, let's say it's been on a downturn for a while, each individual game rather needs to be looked at exactly that, in isolation. And I am hopeful for the next one. And the way for me to look at it, and the way for you guys to look at it if you're, you know, uncertain, is the next one should at least do better than 2042, and therefore be a better game than 2042, which is improvement, at least, if you're looking for small victories. And from Europe, and I joined a Brazil server, ping is so high. It will be, dude. It will be. It will be super, super high. Do you use a different mic when doing videos or shorts because you sound a little different? No. Same mic. Well, technically it's a different mic, but it's the same, it's a duplicate of the same mic. It is the same brand and the same model. I sound different in the video content because I speak differently for the video content, because it's just a condensed little piece, bit of time where I can really focus on my narration. And the shorts, it sounds different because I have more control over the audio quality. On the stream, you kind of just get what you get. There's a lot less control over it here. And I think it's good enough, obviously, but it's not as good as the video audio quality. And also, I have to speak in a lot more relaxed fashion here, because I'm speaking so much for such a long amount of time and for so many days. Like, this is day 16 in a row. So I can't speak the way I do. Oh, fucking hell, Battlefield. Jesus Christ, man. That was instant. Yeah, if I was to speak the way I speak on videos for the whole stream, it'd be rough. Regardless, to sound good. Thank you. I appreciate it. Clement, are you having a good day, mate? Thank you for tuning in. How's things? Anyway, can we do a big shout out at this point for Ariosto, everybody, as we're near the hour mark of the day, and we've got our first goal of the week. And the last few days, I think I got 0%, 20%, and 20% or something, which when you're trying to make a living is rough, i.e. isn't making a living. So if you can make a massive deal out of Ariosto grabbing us a goal early today, that would be immense. Thanks so much. And as stated earlier, there are fresh new daily rewards now for the goals, if you want to have a look in the description on YouTube. And one of them is already unlocked for getting the goal. And they're a mixture of things, well, they're mostly things beneficial for you, and some of them are like kind of beneficial for me, sort of ish. Kinda, if that makes sense. Over here. And if you've got anything going on today, feel free to let me know. I hope you're feeling good. And make sure you got something to hydrate with if you're going to be here for a while. Get you up. And I'm dead to another vehicle. It just gets old, doesn't it? Bloody hell, mate. So many times. You like when the airship falls? Yeah, it's cinematic, isn't it? I really don't want to be trapped in here. And I'm dead to gas, apparently. That was an epic life. Wait, is that gas above us? That'll work. Do you have a favourite weapon skin in the game? Not exactly. Nothing specific. But I do have skins that I like, obviously. There is a skin for the RSC that looks very cool that springs to mind. May I suggest a dynamic for daily rewards? Suggest a way. Suggest a way and I'll listen to the suggestion. Bruh, there's just no flow. Fuck's sake. I just want to shoot some people, man. Oh, so many deaths, bro. So little control. I know this is what the big modes are. Obviously, I've played the game for nearly a decade. I understand they are for chaos, but it's not for me. I wish I could play the more focused, smaller modes. I would be so much happier. If I could turn up every day and play front lines, oh my god. I genuinely think my life would be 50% better. I'm feeling happy watching your streams again. My exams messed up my routine for so long. Ah, I mean, exams, right? They're a necessary part of what you do, and you have to focus on them. Welcome back to the stream, though. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Even if I'm struggling to get any decent gameplay going in this situation. Oh, for God's sake. I may as well just sit here. Honestly, I think this is a poorly designed area. I know some people love it. I think this is bad, man. One team is incentivized just to sit in here, and the other team has to sit outside and hope that they can break in. Not a fan. And I'm already bored, so I'm running out, but I'll probably die. I'm on fire? Oh my god. Yeah, well. Excellent. Add a roulette. The more support, the more tickets to spin it. Rewards will range for short stream, treadmill stream, etc. Of course, size of each reward. Oh, dude. So I already have a thing in my notes to do a wheel spin. I already have it in my notes in my phone. I just haven't implemented it yet. And I used to do a wheel spin, but I don't know if you were around back then when I was doing the wheel spins. But yeah, dude, that'd be great. Yeah, I'd absolutely be down for that. For sure.
Not much hope, at least some support.
Fuck's sake! So boring! Scatters, thank you for the pound. Not much. Hope at least some support. Dude, we don't let people say it's not much or apologize or anything. Your support is great regardless. Thank you very much for it. That's amazing. And thank you for using Streamlabs. Scatters with the second support of the day, everybody. Can we get Scatters to love in the chat? Thank you very, very much. Oh my god, man. This is not playing a video game. This situation is not playing. It is just passively dying to stuff you can't control. Sensible streamer, welcome to the stream. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Yes, emojis for Scatters. Thank you. Yeah, Ariosto, remind me at some point. Either remind me in the stream or remind me when you need to leave, and I'll write down one ticket. I'll write down that there's already a ticket. So when I have a wheel spin thing, there's already a ticket pending. And any other... every time we hit a goal or a bonus goal, I'll add a ticket. So from literally this point onwards, I'll add them even if we're not using them yet. It's a really cool idea. Oh my god, mate. It's terrible. I can tell you now, I will be playing an absolute boatload of the smaller modes when the new Battlefield comes out. I have played these big modes I don't like for 3-4 years straight now. And that does something to a person, everybody. That has an impact upon you. Yeah, dude, no, that's a great idea. In fact, no, let me go on my phone now. Let me go on my phone now and go to my ode note. Ode. And obviously it all stacks as well. Ode. Let me just write down one wheel spin ticket. Yeah, that's fine. I've written rocket. Ticket. Take it. Jesus Christ. That's cool.
Seht ihr das? Luftschiff!
Oh, is anyone trying to shoot that down? It doesn't appear like so. Doesn't appear so. I cannot wait to get away from BF1. Just for a moment, look at what I have to deal with, right? This is a minor woe is me moment, and by minor I mean major, because I have to do it every day. It's a dead game with very little interest, right? But algorithm says I have to do it, obviously. With toxic people, with stream snipers, with Zim users, with Cronus users, with unbalanced teams, with open maps, with vehicles, with ping issues. It actually does some mental damage to me at this point. Like, I feel it. I really feel it. I'm just hanging on to get to Delta Force on console next month and then the new Battlefield, and hopefully forget all about this 3-year period.
Soll ich dich wieder zusammenflecken? Hier, Mann, Erste Hilfe.
God's sake, dude. Some of you guys will be some of these people, and that's fine. People like what they like. But people tell me they like this experience, and I can't relate to it. I'm okay with people liking it, but I can't relate to it even a little bit. Like, what about this is good? Someone tell me, what about this is good? I have to know. I don't understand it. If I go outside, I'm dead. Because of the planes, because of the behemoths, because they're all over the place out there, there's no cover. Or I sit in here, which is beneficial to the team because they need this and they can't get in, and basically do nothing. For 100 more tickets, unless they do manage to somehow take it. 3-year prison sentence versus 3-year everyday stream of VF1 and Xbox. Dude, it's close. And there's some nice prisons out there. I'm just saying, it's not that big a gap. Fun, chaos, and lots of explosions. Yeah, there's lots of explosions, but does that really carry anything 9 years after release? Also, where's the fun? I don't see the fun. I see the chaos. I don't see the fun, personally. I can't move.
We are losing objective butter.
Hier, Erste Hilfe. Bist du verletzt? Erste Hilfe, nimm schon. Ich flick dich zusammen. Werfe Rauchgranate.
The visuals are beautiful, but yeah, all I know is just pain. Okay, well that explains a lot.
Bist verletzt. Ich kann dir helfen.
Enjoying the game forcibly will kill the game in your mind. Oh yeah, dude. But that happened to me years ago. I'm past that point.
Ich zieh mir die Wunde an.
Let's all stare down a hallway, everybody. With 66 more tickets. There you go, pal.
Erste Hilfe. Ich hoffe, das Zeug nützt dort. Erste Hilfe, nimm schon. Soll ich deine Wunden
I mean, this is why I'm saying the smaller modes are better. More focused, just as much action, and more freedom.
Versorg deine Wunden.
I'll come and help you. All right, never mind. I'll throw that into the mix. 55 more tickets. I want to get away. I wanna... Actually, this gives me an opportunity to Google that store at least. What is it? Evangelion? I assume in Tokyo? Evangelion store. Let's have a look where that is. It's a little further on through Ueno. I could probably... I think I've got a day I could go to that. Yeah, I reckon I can do that, right? I think there's a day when I'm around that area that I can go and get that done. 37 tickets remaining, everybody. We're going to strengthen our calves. Get on those tippy toes, knees up, knees up. You jump and turns. Pretty good. Oh, do you need a reviving? Nope, that's fine. It's all right. It's okay. I'm training. I'm physically training. It's all good. I'm busy anyway. 28 more tickets. 28 tickets worth of strengthening the legs. There we go. It'll all be worth it in the end. Here we go. Pinky promise. Yeah, for sure, man. Pinky promise. I think there's a day where I'm traveling to a few villages around the area. Or, not villages, sorry. A few areas around that prefecture. No, prefectures are huge. No, there are some villages I'm going to. Or towns. Anyway, so it's just another stop off during that route that I can add in. Because I was looking for another thing to do that day anyway. And I wasn't aware that store existed. But yeah, sure, man. Especially if it's cool. I'm always down to see cool things. I'm always down to see cool things. And I took pictures of last trip, so absolutely I can do pictures. I posted the pictures on Instagram though, and I'll do that again. But if you would like me to post pictures somewhere else as well, let me know. Alright, 6 more tickets, everybody. Do you think we've strengthened the legs well? Do you think we're going to get some gains from this? Anyone getting dizzy? If you're watching this on the short speed, I'm not sure if this is hard to watch. I don't know. I don't know if it's too much spinning. Hey, it's done. That was shite. I could have had such a better overall score if I had just stayed in there the whole time. It's ridiculous, mate. Anyway, it's over.
One can only speculate what an Austro-Hungarian...
One can only speculate.
...of Europe. It is possible success could have united the crumbling empire, allowing the Habsburgs to keep control of their country.
Right, make sure you drink your water if you've got some. Thank you for the likes so far today, everybody. Always appreciated. And again, shout out for if you've subscribed or followed today on whatever platform you're watching on. If you watch regularly, let me know what you think of the no music. Do you like this? Would you rather have the music? If you're a new viewer, what do you think? Let me know. Give me like a range of opinions. Let me see what people think. And yeah, YouTube not kicking particularly well with the algorithm. To be fair, I think we've not had much of an algorithm kick for a couple weeks now at this point.
This is a hallowed place.
So
tread with care and reverence. Praying gesture emoji.
I wasn't really expecting, like, today. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, I will do it today. I will do it today. I will do it this evening. You're leaving and I can't even think what to say. Thank you. I don't know. That might be the single largest dono I've received in my time as a streamer. I know I've had big days before, but that might be the single largest number I've seen come through in one go. In like 4 or 5 years. Yes, right. Yes, I will book it. Sorry, not book it. I will pay for it today. So that is a guarantee that I will go and do it. I don't have my thoughts right now. Can I speak to you about it properly next time? I can't think of like what I want to say. Other than thank you very much.
Once broken through,
it's not. Yeah. It's everything. It's money. It's hope. It makes me do something I've been failing to commit to like actually live life more. And it's a lot of thoughts all at once. I don't really know how to process it, and I don't know what to say exactly. So thank you very much, and I will speak to you properly about it next time. And please enjoy the rest of your day. And yes, I promise I will book and pay for it before the day is done. Before midnight tonight, I will book and pay for it. Did I make a calculation error? I don't know. I have no idea. I have no clue. I don't think I've ever seen a number that big come through in one go before. Could you check before I leave, please? Yeah, sure. Yeah. 1 second. Yeah, no, we're over it, dude. We're over the marker for the day. We're over it by 68%. Yeah, I've cleared it. Cleared it with ease, mate. Cleared it with ease. I feel really bad. I feel really bad because I don't know what to say. Like, I feel like there's so much I should be saying right now, and I can't, like, order thing. I can't work out which thing to... Yeah, dude, I don't know. That's mad. Especially after the 3-day... Oh, there's so many things. There's so many things in my head right now. Thank you, Ariosto. Yes, thank you so much. I will speak to you about it properly next time when I've got like my thoughts together. But I truly hope you know how much it means to me, not just monetarily, but in terms of encouragement to continue with this and outlook for the future and having the support of viewers and committing to doing other things outside of working and all that sort of stuff. It's monumental for my life in general, not just for like sitting playing a video game. So thank you very, very much. I'll let you go. Go and do what you need to do. And I can't remember what I was talking about before that happened. Sorry, whoever I was talking to. Oh, dude. I have a million things I want to say right now, like to Ariosto and then just to you guys in general, and I just can't. I'll just be talking for such a long time if I do, and it'll be so muddled, and not all of it is relatively something you would say on stream and all this sort of stuff, so I'm sort of just not saying any of it. But there's so much I want to say. Thank you for watching, everybody. I've poured my life into this for the past 9 years, and really haven't done anything much over the last 9 years other than focusing on this. And obviously at some points that's looked extremely promising, but also, especially now, there've been very dark, difficult periods, and this has been a long period, this one. And things have fallen a long, long way, as you can see. Like, the numbers I'm hitting at this point are nowhere near where they used to be. And that does something to you if you're in that situation for a long time. You lose a bit of yourself, and you lose that confidence and that belief. So I can't thank you guys enough for still hanging out. but for watching, for the support, for talking to me, for your likes, all that stuff. You hear it all the time on YouTube. People are like, oh, thanks for the likes, or thanks for the donor, or whatever. So you guys get used to it. But, like, genuinely, thank you. I really want this to get to where I think it should have been a long time ago, and I'm really hoping to do that on the next one with the opportunities presented to me. And I hope I can bring you guys along for the ride. And reward you guys with hopefully lots of enjoyable content when I have actual things to make content on. So let's just condense it into that. Thank you very, very much for still knocking about with me here. And hopefully things will return to former glories. Yes, sorry, that's what I was saying. Yes, I remember. For God's sake, that's what I was saying. I remember now. The music helps to cover up the bits where nothing's happening. You're right. And that was my initial thinking as well. But I was wondering if because no one that streams Battlefield uses music, I was wondering if I was the weird one. But I think it helps, right? I do think it makes it a little bit more enjoyable. Agreed. What I can do is obviously get more fitting music for the next Battlefield. I want to revamp the playlist. But yeah, I think today has helped me to decide that having the music is a good thing. I think it feels a little bit empty without it when you're used to having it on. Just a little bit of background music is beneficial, I think. It's just random chaos, bro. I'm really not into operations. I hate how small the lobbies are on Battlefield, like it takes forever to get into a game. Hello, mate. It's not about the size of the lobbies, it's about the amount of people queuing. It's also that the game is not very popular at this point, so there's only a few lobbies going on, so you have to wait quite a while to get in sometimes. Which seems like a bit of a dichotomy, but that's actually how it works. I'm trying to work out how to focus here. Obviously, that's knocked me right off my usual thought processes. Don't have any rockets. Your gameplay changed a bit after the donation. Yeah, you're telling me. I said I'm not really doing anything. Yeah, it's hard to focus. It's hard to focus. This, I feel really careful how I talk about streaming. Because it's somewhat hard to relate to. And people have their predisposed expectations and assumptions, which are completely understandable. So streaming is very unique to each individual person that does it because of the very unique situations that they're in. And I do think this one that I'm in is extremely unique. And it's an absolute roller coaster of emotions for me over the last few years. Like incredible highs and truly unbelievable lows. Sometimes it's just hard to focus on the gameplay, especially when it's a game you've played for nearly a decade. So you have lost that interest. But yes, there are times where I struggle a little bit to focus up. I'll be a lot more focused up on the next Battlefield again, and I've said recently I'll be doing a bit less chat reading on the next game, at least for a while, and a bit more focusing on the games, try and get some good rounds and some good gameplay and stuff. Also, it doesn't help today that I've changed my sensitivity to get used to it, and I'm not quite comfortable with it.
We have lost objective apples.
Mad respect to the person that donated. Right, Lidl. So, if you want the lore, the community lore, Ariosto is the largest supporter we've ever had in the community, and he and a handful or a couple of handful of other people have basically kept me able to stream and make content on Battlefield whilst there's been no real opportunity to keep it viable as a career otherwise over the last few years. So I owe him and a few other people a huge amount of gratitude, and anyone that enjoys the content to a degree owes them for the content continuing. It just truly would not have been possible without them. But yeah, he's unreal, and a few other people as well. I've been very unlucky with the circumstances that have befallen me with the franchise, but I've been very, very lucky with some of the people I've picked up in the community to sort of like balance it out to some degree. I've come across some truly incredible people so far. It must be said, not all of those incredible people, not all of those incredible people are able to support like crazy or anything like that. There's also some people that are just amazing people just because it shines through in talking to them, or they just watch all the time, or whatever it might be. What I've learned since switching from videos to streaming, one is that streaming alone on YouTube, especially if the game that you do is not popular, is a bad idea. I definitely learned my lesson on that, because you die in the algorithm. But two, if you conduct your stream in a certain way and try and make it a positive experience, a good experience for good people, you come across good people. This whole concept of streamers are toxic and stream chats are toxic only applies for toxic streamers and therefore toxic chats. If you present your stream as something that is a force for some kind of good, for welcoming people and including people, they're the people that stick around. And you get to notice them because they're not drowned out by a sea of horrendous messages. It's great. As much as it has made things more difficult doing things in that fashion, to some degree, because I appeal to an older demographic, which cuts out a lot of like the younger people on YouTube, and also cuts out a lot of the typical streaming audience, let's say. I wouldn't change a thing about how I've done that, because hanging out with the community is one of the highlights of the whole experience. Because just on average, they're just good people.
Clear the sector from enemy presence.
Even though I've only started watching the CS and you push forward, it's awesome to see. Thank you very much. I don't always do a good job of it. I'm more aware of that than anybody. I have days and periods in general where I don't do a good job. I'm too burnt out, I'm too stressed, I'm too snappy with people, I have no passion for the game or whatever. And despite doing my best, that's just the case sometimes. So I don't always do a great job of it, but I try to keep showing up. I try to keep showing up, and I try and make the best of the good times when I can, and try and make the best of the periods where I'm able to be positive. And all I can do is promise people that if I keep getting to do this long term, and if things go well with the next game and anything beyond that, I hope to really showcase the attitude and creativity that I used to when there was a reason to have hope and there was a reason to be creative. That's all I can really do at the minute, is show up every day and try, and then promise that given the opportunity, I will produce what I used to produce again. So now the rest is really hanging on Battlefield, right? For Battlefield to deliver and provide the opportunity for me and for content creators in general to give you guys what you're looking for.
We have taken objective apples.
There you go, mate.
Lass mich deine Wunden versorgen.
Because it is relatively soulless, turning up to play a 9-year-old game every day that you don't want to play. And some people are happy with that, of course. Some people still enjoy it, and that's amazing. But it's understandable that it's not exactly the top of the list for a lot of people in terms of things they want to consume. Thanks, teammate. So I would be very happy to get back to producing things I'm passionate about and be creative and break new ground and stuff again. And do stuff that other people aren't doing. If the next game provides the opportunity to do that. And again, I know I'm not doing very much here. A little hard to focus.
Wir dürfen das Ziel nicht verlieren, verteidigt es. Da drüben ist ein feindlicher Sturmsoldat.
With that being said, feel free to give me your feedback when it comes to the next Battlefield, whether it be from me or any content creator. What are you looking forward to? What are you looking to see content-wise? You got any ideas, like types of content or replicas of old videos or anything, or concepts? What is it that you're most looking forward to getting content revolving around again? Or is it just simply a case of you're looking forward to playing a new game, hopefully enjoying it, and therefore getting any and all content on it regardless? I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. That's alright. I got an immune system. You having a good day, Porky? Been a very humbling experience the last few years for me. It's a pretty interesting experience, let's say, going from sort of a position of being one of like the up-and-comers within the franchise, content creation wise, and you know, having the opportunity to be one of the ones next up sort of deal, and starting to get, you know, really good viewership and streams starting to pop off and everything. You know, few hundred concurrent viewers on stream, thousands of concurrent viewers on stream when you're doing pre-release stuff and whatever. And for that to all crumble with Battlefield 2042, very, very humbling, man. Very humbling. It's, if I wasn't already grounded before, it definitely has made me very, very grounded at this point. You see how easily and quickly things can absolutely blow up and then also come right back down again. Oh, good Scatters. Thanks for watching, mate. You enjoy your day. Thanks very much, mate. And AJ, welcome to the stream. And LaPaul, yes, mate, indeed. I actually have to update it. It's crazy today, mate. We've gone from 3 really bad days to one of the best days I've had for an unbelievably long time. Are you having a good day, man? I always look forward to new challenge videos for the new guns and equipment in new games. Sweet, dude. Well, I can do that. That's fine. I already have ideas for that at the moment, so that's great. I hope you'll enjoy, mate. Oh, wow, you should be dead. The sort of stuff that drives me mad. I know it's because I'm on bad ping today, and that's better than when I died to other people being on bad ping, but it's still irritating. You can't really escape that. Oh, whenever I decide to end today, I owe a Fall Guys round, don't I? From the reward, of course. I also need to look at all the rewards that have been unlocked today, actually, and write them down. I didn't even think about that earlier. When the new game comes out, everybody, for those of you that haven't heard me talk about it before, I will be working solidly for the first month or two of the game being out before then taking a bit of a breather and a bit of a step back, because I want to capitalize upon the start of the game as much as possible. And also a lot of you guys will be looking for content, specific content and stuff, so during the first month or two of the new game coming out, I'll be putting stuff out absolutely constantly, so hopefully you'll enjoy it. It's probably going to be like, I work about as hard as I can manage at the minute, but I'm gonna find a way to one-up it when the game comes out, so I really hope you'll enjoy what I end up putting out. Uh-oh, that's a 24-hour stream unlocked. Wait, is it? What, the 5 times goal one is? Is that what I wrote down? Oh man, I couldn't even see it. I'm sure he's on the minimap. I couldn't see him. Dude, is that what I wrote down? Well, whose stupid idea was that? Are you for real? Maybe not then. We got the 5 times goal. What's the 5 times goal, Tommy? I have to reread it. Yeah, no worries, mate. I think it unlocks a 12-hour stream of some kind. I'm pretty sure of that. Sure, no one to see that pain for you. No. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. If that has unlocked it's a 700% 24 hours. I can got it. If that has unlocked a 12-hour stream one, the decision now is: do I do it in the relatively near future, doing this as usual? Wow, what? That was a headshot. Or do we hold it and I do it when the new game comes out? Or, oh, you know what? I should probably do it on Delta Force, shouldn't I, when that comes out? That would probably be the sensible in-between decision.
Das Ziel darf nicht fallen. Verteidigt es. Haltet dieses Ziel.
Take an objective apples.
Soll ich deine Wunden versorgen?
Danke. Du hast...
That'd probably be the most sensible idea.
Sie dürfen dieses Ziel nicht kriegen. Verteidigt es. Da, feindliche Kavallerie.
Defo keep up your food. Yeah, dude, I'll need to. I'll absolutely need to. I've not really been concentrating, but we've started to turn this around a little bit here. You guys ever do that? You just sort of zone out? You know what? You guys are playing for fun, so maybe not. I don't know. Sometimes when I'm streaming, I'm just chatting. Chatting, that was very British. Chatting. I don't really take in much of what's going on the screen. I'm just sort of doing it, and then as soon as it's happened, it just sort of leaves my brain. Damn. You're going to be streaming Delta Force? Yeah. Yes, indeed. When Delta Force comes out on console, I'll be trying that, and if it's good and I enjoy it and it does all right for viewership, I might actually like main that game for a while rather than Battlefield, just as like a palate cleanser until the new Battlefield comes out. That sounds kind of stupid. What month is new Battlefield coming out? It's not publicly available information at the minute. We just know that it's coming out during this fiscal year, so it'll be out late this year or early next year. I have one of the highest kill counts on the team, but I'm like 13th. I guess I just haven't been on the flags, have I? Oh, wow. Bloody hell, mate. Would you ever collab with other streamers that stream BF? Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. No. Yes. Oh, it's not the... Oh, I thought it was going to be the tank hunter like in Conquest. I'm excited for new battlefields. I am excited for the opportunity, but the closer and closer we get, the more anxious I start to feel, because it will be such like a... I'm trying to work out how to put this. I've got a lot riding on it, obviously, professionally and personally. It's a real potential life pivoting moment. Either my life will change completely and be absolutely fantastic, or it will suck really bad because it doesn't alter things from the current existence, and that will potentially signal the end of what I'm doing. So I'm excited for it, for what it could potentially be, and I'm really anxious and get more and more anxious the closer we get, because I will actually get the answer as to what my future looks like. It's a weird feeling, a really, really strange feeling. But yeah, I am cautiously optimistic about the next one so far. I hope you like Delta Force. Tried it on PC and liked it well enough. There was no controller support at the time, so I kept playing it. I hope I like it. I actually have played it. I played it once on PC, on stream. And I thought it was an enjoyable enough game, but I don't play mouse and keyboard, so it was really difficult to play mouse and keyboard for like one of the first times. Like, I think I've only played a shooter on mouse and keyboard like a handful or a couple handfuls of times in my life. So trying to adapt and learn to do that while streaming, reading chat and having people watching me and stuff was extremely difficult and exhausting. So I only did it one time. And then I said, right, well, I'm just going to wait for it to come to console then, and then we'll do it. Because at that point, console wasn't supposed to be that far away. And then obviously it got massively delayed. So we've waited until this point now. So I hope, yeah, I enjoy it when it comes out. It doesn't have to be amazing. It just has to be decent. Just a new experience for me and a new experience for people that watch, and hopefully pull in a bit of a different audience. You know, spread it out. I've not really had the opportunity to grab a wider audience for, probably, honestly, for about 3 years. Because I bailed out on 2042. I've lost that ability to gain large amounts of exposure, because I've just been doing occasional old Battlefield stuff. So I'm hoping that it will do that, and I'm somewhat looking forward to it. Yeah, a bit of a change. I need a bit of a change, and I hope you guys will enjoy watching it.
The final objective is within our reach.
And if you don't enjoy watching it, it's all right. We'll catch you again on the next Battlefield, I guess. Or, if Delta Force goes really poorly on console, you'll find me back on BF1 lamenting my existence every day, which maybe you'll enjoy. Let's see. You've gone behind the fence. Wall fence. Oh my god, that guy got absolutely crushed. It's better than 2042, which is not hard. I hope you catch a lot of people who are getting into the game in the console release. I hope so, mate. The one mild concern I have is I don't know if it would be worth doing video content on it, because the market's already so saturated for videos from the PC version of Delta Force, which has now been out for ages. But at least where streams are concerned, I hope it will pull in some fresh people. And again, just be fun. But yeah, I agree. From what I experienced and what I've seen, it is just a better Battlefield 2042 in a lot of ways. which is why I don't think it's going to particularly affect the next Battlefield when the next Battlefield comes out. It's kind of just a bit of a stopgap. But that's fine for us as players. Alright, we won. I finished so far down the board for having picked up a decent amount of kills.
Fine work, men. With the iron fist of the great
But regardless.
smash their defenses. Now onwards.
Not bad.
Let us march to Amiens and bring an end to this war.
Operations is a lot worse for getting clips, I'm finding. Unless you get like 3, 4, 5, 6 kills very quickly somewhere, which is a lot more difficult these days on Xbox because of the connections. There's not a huge amount that's clippable for interesting moments. Like, I also don't like Conquest, as you know, but Conquest I managed to like actually get clips at least because just different things are happening. On the map Passchendaele, I wish there was a gas cloud that roamed the map every now and then, forced some sections of the map for players to use gas mask and other things they don't have. I think it's a cool idea, but I think it's one of those things that is cool idea for a week or two, and then people get sick of it, and it just becomes annoying. But I think it's a cool concept. And welcome to the stream, dude. I better actually put the goal on screen, hadn't I? Unbelievable, man. I don't know how I got so fortunate to find such people. I cannot stress enough how different this all could have been. I really don't think I would have still been here producing content if I hadn't been so fortunate to pick up some just unbelievably supportive people. Also, viewership today, concurrent viewership's fine, but overall viewership today is really poor, and the only thing I've changed is not having the music on, so I think maybe the music actually was a good thing, so let's put that on. I think it just helps to fill things out a bit. So, I've run the experiment now, and I feel like I've got my answer. Just having a little bit of background noise to cover up the gaps, I think, is a good thing. Anthony, hello mate, welcome to the stream. You having a good one? Thanks for tuning in. I was watching Lyria Dobro stream. Oh, is that the girl that streamed? That's a flashback. Or a throwback, rather. I think I remember I used to see her streams popping up on YouTube. I've not seen them pop up for absolutely ages now. Recognize someone in chat, said hello, got leaked that I was a mod over here and she wanted to reach out to you about potential collab. Oh, sweet. Yeah, dude. I will watch some of her recent content and see if I vibe with her. And if so, then I will keep that in mind. Because I said on the next Battlefield, I wanted to link up with people more if I thought they were nice. So, yes, sweet. Thank you for letting me know. That is cool. I appreciate that, man. Where's the damage on that guy, dude? You know what I mean about it's hard to get clips when they're based on getting streaks, when you get stuff like that happen so often on Xbox? He's got 140 ping. Hi Dale, how are you, man? You having a good one? Thanks for tuning in. How's things? Yeah, this is why so many of my clips these days, or my shorts rather, are based on individual moments rather than on like streaks. Because I find that if I start to get on a streak, there's just a huge chance every time I have a gunfight that I will die to some ridiculous ping issue. So it makes it really difficult to actually get those sorts of clips now. It used to be I would farm that stuff for videos, and now I don't even think about it. Now I'm just getting clips of other individual moments. Oh, well, I should have gone through, dude. Yes, I'll take it, boys. Hi, Novus Texan. You having a good day, mate? Thanks for tuning in. You good, Dale? That's good to hear, mate. That's good to hear. I do miss, I know a lot of things I say end up with me saying in the next Battlefield, but I do miss being able to run around and just kill people one after another and get cool plays like that. So I am looking forward to in the next Battlefield if it doesn't have these ping issues, hopefully doing that again. It was just very satisfying. We get it, dude. We get it, dude. We get it. You don't have much of a life. We understand. I missed when They Shall Not Pass DLC released and the Frontlines matches went for hours and everyone had thousands of kills. Yeah, dude. Frontlines. I think the Frontlines limitations for time is obviously a good move. But yeah, it was interesting when that was not in place. But even after that, yeah, Frontlines is such a good mode. I love Frontlines. I have videos coming out on the second channel. And a lot of the ones scheduled are from just 1 week of me playing Frontlines because it was so easy for me to get good rounds. Whereas playing Conquest and Operations, it's just a struggle. Hi AE, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in.
Verteidigt das Ziel!
Again, thank you for any fresh new subscriptions or follows today. I appreciate you joining the community. Pleasure to have you. This is for you. Bang. It's free, obviously, to subscribe on YouTube or follow on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitch, etc. And I put out daily Battlefield content on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And you get a stream most days on Twitch. So if you want to join us, amazing. Thank you. We're heading towards 83,000 as our next milestone on YouTube. And 2,000 as our next milestone on Twitch. Basically, anything that's not YouTube, I've only really recently started using properly. So 2,000 on Twitch and 1,000 on all the other platforms. Today's your birthday. Dude, happy birthday, Cody. Many happy returns. Are you having a good one so far? Thanks for tuning into the stream, dude, on your birthday. Oh, that's our guy? I couldn't see the blue marker. How to join? Oh, we asked people not to join the lobbies because I have such unbelievable problems with stream sniping. But welcome to the stream, dude. Thank you for the subscription. Awesome. That's great. Thank you, man. Welcome to the community. Are you having a good day? Happy Wednesday.
Hat jemand Munition? Sturmsoldat in Sichtweite.
One didn't have a rocket. Oh, dude. I didn't have a rocket loaded. That sucks. He did indeed. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's Mojo. So Ariosto did a mega support day, but also it took me a while to update it because the operations rounds are so long.
Erobert dieses Ziel.
I'm in behind. Did he not? Oh, that sucks. SNG-8, really? I mean, do you not think it's a little more just pathetic that you're going to come and whinge about it? Do you know how many rounds I do where I don't use the SNG-08? Have you seen that I have service stars on like literally every single primary weapon in the game? Probably aren't aware of it. I just find it to be a really weird thing to whinge about at this stage. The 9-year-old video game with a ton of guns in it. Sometimes I'm going to use the good ones. I would actually like to compete with all the other people using the good guns sometimes. Doesn't seem like a wild thing to do. Anyway, thanks for that being your first message in the chat. What a lovely introduction to you. Sensitive? No, it's not sensitive. I'm not particularly pressed. It's just weird behavior. And we call out weird behavior because we have a mature chat over here. Unlucky man boy. That is a limpet. Fair enough. You sound pressed. Okay, dudes. I'm not particularly bothered. It's very easy to just ban people that don't fit the overall ethos of the streaming community. So you have a good day, dude. And that's how we keep a nice chat, everybody. Vertical stream. Yeah, he's gone. Don't worry about it.
Half of our forces remain.
You were 8 years old when this came out, dude. That's wild. What a crazy thought, huh? This game is now old enough that some people were literal children when it came out, and now they're like near enough full-blown adults. Madness. That makes me feel old. Hey, the passing of time happens to everybody, dude. Just have to embrace it at some point.
Bin hier auf den MG gestoßen.
Should I buy 2042? Sorry if I'm asking this again. Yeah, you have already asked me this question, dude, and I gave you an in-depth answer before. And that's why you're asking me again. I feel like you ask me a lot of questions repeatedly, dude. Why are you asking me the same question again, especially if you're indicating that you have asked me before? Is there a particular reason? Hello, Doc. Yeah, aesthetically the game stands up because the art direction was really, really good. Hi, the Midas. Yeah, any guesses how, mate? You having a good day, dude? Happy Wednesday, man. Just forgetting things. Right, okay. Well, on this occasion, I'm going to decline to answer another question about 2042 because I feel like people have heard me talk about it enough, mate. And I'm pretty sure you can either remember what I said or you can go back to the stream where I said it. But let's try not to repeat questions over and over again, yeah? That'd be great for me and for the people that have to listen. Thank you very much. Do you agree that BF6 will be extremely popular the first few months, then drop off hard? I don't agree or disagree. I have no way of knowing. I choose not to buy into the common practice of predicting things without having relevant information. I am cautiously optimistic about the next Battlefield. That is the most I have to say at this current juncture. I didn't see him pop up. Did you guys see him pop up, or was that just a complete ping moment? I'm having a real rough time getting any sort of flow going. Been a long time since we saw 500%. Yeah, dude. This year's been rough, man. This year's been rough. So it's nice to get a really good day. Really, really good.
Wir müssen das Ziel jeden Preis halten. Ein Sanitäter von der Gegenseite. Falls mich das entgehen da drüben.
We are losing objective butter.
Very, very grateful.
Das ist ein Panzer.
We are losing objective Charlie.
You really watched and couldn't see him. Alright, thank you very much. It wouldn't surprise me. Thank you for taking a look. It happens all the time.
50 of our soldiers remain.
It's frustrating. Like I say, I just truly feel like it makes it so I can't get the games that I used to get anymore. Because I barely 60 seconds goes by before something ridiculous happens with ping, so I just resign myself to not getting good games anymore. It's just annoying that I used to get them almost constantly.
Return to the combat area. Return to the combat area.
Wir verteidigen das Ziel bis
Been having such a hard time focusing this week. Any particular reason why, Dale? Just one of those periods of time.
20 of our soldiers remain.
Alle Ladung bereit.
No way. Dude, he's dead, Dice. Oh my god. Jesus, man. You see what I mean? Unbelievable. Hi, fake French. You having a good day, mate? Thank you for tuning in. How's things?
Erobert das verdammte Ziel. Melde feindlichen Sturmsoldaten.
Bloody hell, dead again, apparently. So much death. How? It's ping. Ping. It's connection issues constantly, my dude. It is the bane of my existence. So he didn't die to the dynamite because his positioning probably didn't line up with my perspective of it. And the nade flew out of him for the same reason. He was dead, but then the nade appeared for me because of a huge amount of desync. It makes it really hard to actually get any kind of flow going.
With an armored train.
Okay, hopefully you get a bit of a refresh over the weekend, Dale, mate. That's alright, mate. Don't be hard on yourself or anything, pal. It happens sometimes. Lord, no, I mean, I'm completely aware it happens, mate. So you just do your best, pal. It's alright, Hunter. You're doing your best, mate. SMG8 or Hellregal? Which do I use the Hellregal more often. But the SMG08 is probably more overtuned than the Hellregal. You have a ping tattoo? No, I do have a please dice one though. No joke, I genuinely do. That was a stream reward. Mate, dude. Force yourself to record for online classes. Oh, I see. Well, it has to be done, dude, right? Really disappointed with my scores today, but again, it's just in keeping with how it generally goes these days. I feel completely powerless to get good rounds with any regularity anymore. Very sad. If you go back a few years, I just had good rounds all the time. It was so much more fun for me. How does that hurt me? Insane. The amount of desync is pretty incredible.
Ich brauch Munition!
Rate the Model 1900 factory. If you go to my latest video, you will be able to see my ranking for it, mate. And all the other assault weapons. An actual tattoo. Yeah, dude. I've got a lot of tattoos, so it's not a particularly large deal for me to get one for a stream reward. Did he die? Maybe. I'm playing this banger right now, but many servers in the PC version have some server problems. Dude, you're probably not wrong, but count yourself so lucky because it is so much worse on Xbox where I play. Because there's so many less people playing. The ping issues are so much worse. You have the best possible scenario at the moment on PC. It is the best platform to play Battlefield 1 on right now in terms of reliability of the experience. Make the most of it, pal.
Sie dürfen dieses Ziel nicht kriegen, verteidigt das.
Didn't get an assist with that. Apparently not, no. Apparently not.
Sanitäter! Feindliches Maschinengewehr!
Objective Charlie.
Seht ihr ihn? Sturmsoldat!
God damn it. I play last gen Xbox, the connections are no joke. Yeah, so you'll be in the same lobbies as me, because last gen and current gen play the same lobbies on Battlefield 1, and they are, yeah, it's a struggle, mate, isn't it? It's a struggle. Can I get this revive? Can I get this revive? Nope. Let's try and go round.
Wir müssen dieses Ziel jeden Preis halten. Hat jemand Munition übrig?
I don't know, man. There are some things about operations that are better than conquest, but there are some things that are a lot worse as well. I just think it's, again, a lot of random chaos and then a lot of just being stuck in this sort of situation.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Just, once again, just makes me long to play the smaller game modes. I wish they were populated for me. Do we think he should have died before the animation kicked in? Probably. Remind me, which Xbox do you have? Me, an Xbox Series X, mate. I'm gonna join any servers but damn all the servers in Europe and they have no player except in Asia. Are you using the server browser? Make sure you use the server browser, pal. Always use the server browser on Battlefield if it has one, rather than quick search. It saves you a lot of time. What are you doing with that bayonet charge, sir? Yeah, exactly, Cole. But I mean, at least doing it for fun means that when you stop having fun, you can just stop. I think sometimes people forget that. When you stop having a good time, just stop. But at least you can do that, right? But yeah, it's frustrating, mate. It's a very imperfect situation, obviously. And it is a 9-year-old game, and I've said this many times before. It's a 9-year-old game, so not as if anything's going to happen to fix it, and there are going to be problems because of the lack of players, but it becomes a lot more of a problem when the last Battlefield did so poorly, so people are still looking for a place to play. So having these issues and having to deal with them every day, whether it be me or someone else, is obviously a very frustrating thing. Can you remember when the bayonet challenge was rife? It was such an annoying time to play and die to. What, there was like a daily or weekly thing or something? Yeah, right, Doc? And also, as an individual player, I feel like you can make way more of an impact on the smaller modes, and because of the lack of chaos, your individual performance matters so much more. Like, my individual performance here, I don't think matters that much a lot of the time, and I don't think is often reflected on the scoreboard. Because the way that conquest or operations function, and the limitations of it, and the randomness, means that a lot of times just not a whole lot you can really do. And then you throw the ping on top of it and everything, and it's just a bit shit, honestly. Whereas if you're lucky enough to play the smaller modes, which some of you guys are if you play on PC, I think it's so much better, again, especially for solo players. I played Frontlines 2-3 months ago when it was the weekly featured mode. I played it on stream, and that week I got so many good games. So many good rounds. It felt like when I used to play Battlefield, and then as soon as it went away and I was back on Conquest or whatever, I was back to just struggling with feeling like I had no real control over anything. It was a weekly challenge. Oh, dude, you had to be rough. Maud, hello. What? There's a guy behind us. Maud, welcome to the vertical stream, mate. Thanks for tuning in. I hopped on 2042 the other day to play some... Oh my god, he's still there. I hopped on 2042 the other day to play some... where are we? Play some Battlefield. Couldn't find a lobby with more than 10 players. Yeah, dude. 2042 did unbelievable damage to the franchise. And Battlefield 5 did a lot of damage to the franchise. People just seem to have forgotten. But yeah, 2042 did a real number on Battlefield. Oh, good, Dale. I'll maybe catch you tomorrow then, man. You have a good one. I'll see you soon, mate. You too, Dale. You have a good one as well, man. Right, Doc? Yeah, a thankless task sometimes, isn't it? You never saw Operations, saw your name in the lobby. I was just looking for something different. You know, people, I complain about Conquest. People are like, try Operations. Although, I mean, obviously I've played a lot before. And I was like, okay, let me do it today. And I just feel the same as I always feel. It's just random chaos. Random chaos and then choke points where you can't do very much. How are you, man? You having a good one?
Dort erobern.
Well, that was interesting. Hi Darren, how are you, man? Happy Wednesday. Anything going on, mate?
Haltet ihn im Auge.
Need to make sure I don't stop this guy from strafing. It's my biggest pet peeve. Oh, they got a flare here.
Das ist ein Sturmsoldat.
Return to the combat area. Return to the combat area.
Oh, bro. God. There's just no forwards movement. So in order to try and get anywhere, I have to do something like that. But again, you just get so overwhelmed with the angles and the lack of cover and them spawning in. So again, I just feel like as a solo player, I just don't get to like make much of an impact.
Verteidigt
I
das
can't be creative.
Ziel. Noch Munition, schnell. Erobert das Ziel.
Ah well, such is life.
Men, we lost. It is a
Yeah, it's definitely a rough corner. Not much for you to utilize there. Yeah, we had a really good day, Sumyam. After 3 really rough days, we had a really good day. Nice percentage. Yeah, dude, it's hugely appreciated. It was vast majority Ariosto, and then also we got from Scatters. Yeah. Yeah, huge. Absolutely phenomenal. We'll carry on with the week as normal, of course, because we never know what happens with the rest of the week. Ebbs and flows, but really good for today. Very, very pleased, always grateful. Very fortunate in that regard. What time is it? Okay, let's do another round. 12-hour stream Japan trip. Yeah. Is it a full 12-hour stream or is it the 12-hour minus food stream? I can't remember. But yes, everything that's unlocked will be done. Just need to work out when. What we talked about earlier, and I think maybe the 12-hour stream, it would make sense to do that when Delta Force is out rather than sitting and doing it on Battlefield 1. And Delta Force comes out on console next month anyway, so it's not a huge amount of time away. Thank you for the fresh subscribers today, or followers. I appreciate that. Welcome to the community. Hi Tazza, you having a good one? Minus food stream. Ah, okay, so what that is it's a 12-hour stream, but I take off an hour for every full meal that I eat. So it's an interesting day. What generally happens is I eat 4 full meals, like deliveries or takeaway meals, and do 8 hours of streaming plus 4 full meals, and usually by the end of the stream I feel absolutely terrible. But but we'll be doing it. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. But yeah, probably when Delta Force is out. Oh, thank you, Tazza. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad you're doing well today, mate. Right, let's throw another round out, shall we? And then I think I'm gonna have to go and eat something, so I'm really hungry. Do you think Battlefield franchise will return to historical battles? Seems very modern, futuristic based at present. Do I think they will at some point? Yeah, I imagine so. Yeah. I think they're just going through the cycle, right? They did World War One and World War Two, and then we got a futuristic, well, like slightly futuristic one. Now we're getting a modern one. So it's just, you know, just changing it up. Oh, dude, I pressed that button ages ago. I thought, oh man, I would have changed my gun. But yeah, I imagine so. If Battlefield continues to be a thing for the long term, it's pretty much a guarantee at some point they'll do some more historical stuff, right? Do you think BF6 will bring back the traditional server browser? My guess is no. I would like to see it, but if I had to guess, I'd say no. I'll go on record and say that I think Battlefield should have a server browser, but I would be surprised if it has one. What? Oh, alright, if you say so, Dice. Would love Vietnam one. Yeah, Vietnam would be cool. Although I've gone on record before and said many times, I don't really mind where the game is set as long as it's a good game, but I think that it would be a cool concept. What the hell? This is why I can generally only really do a couple of hours before I just get too annoyed. You see that guy just suddenly skip sideways? Like, it is... If you guys play on PC or to a degree PlayStation, you're probably not used to someone having this rough a time and complaining this much, and it might be hard to relate to. But when you're playing on Xbox, this is a constant struggle with the ping and the lack of reliability. It's just... It just feels like it's all just a lottery. Every gunfight you have, like, there's no consistency anymore. It doesn't matter if I'm better than the other player or not. It's just random, man. Whatever happens is so randomized. I've gone from a 3 KD infantry player and maintaining that for years to now I regularly get, what, a 1, 2 KD. It's not something that makes it... it's very hard to be excited about coming and doing it each day when you know it's going to be so unreliable and you're just going to die to stuff like that so many times. Like, incredibly frustrating. But we don't really need those problems thrown on top of the chaos and the vehicles and everything else. It just leaves you feeling like you have no control over anything. And that's without mentioning the people using Cronus and Zim, obviously. It's a real struggle. I do my best to keep a lid on it as much as possible, but there's always a certain point in each day where I'm just really done with dealing with it, and I have to vent a little bit. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, I'm pretty over it for the day at this stage. I'm sure no one really holds it against me. You just go through so much bullshit in 2 hours of BF1 on Xbox at this point. Bloody hell, Dice. Oh my word. Dude. Oh, come on. I have no control over this.
We are losing objective apples.
Seht ihr das? Ein feindlicher Panzer!
We have lost objective apples.
Did you finish the sniper game and you plan to stream it in the second channel some other day? Was Sniper Elite? I don't know. I didn't finish it. I don't know if I'll go back to it. I didn't find it that much fun, to be transparent. I didn't find it that much fun, and not that many people are interested in tuning in for it. So I don't know. I can't promise you one way or the other. But I'm not overly enthused about going back on it. It just didn't connect with me very well.
We are losing objective butter.
Hier! Erste Hilfe!
How am I still being hit?
We have lost objective.
Bist du verletzt?
I'm kind of close just to ending, just because this is lacking any kind of fun factor. But I'll give it another life. But I'm pretty close just calling it a day before I actually get annoyed. I think that's the better way of going about things. I'm just not a random chaos player, so being forced to do it each day is not particularly great. And 2 hours is about the most I can do before I start venting, and you don't want to sit and listen to me vent endlessly. What the hell did I just watch happen?
Sollten wir die Wunde mal ansehen?
That guy just pulled a Spider-Man on me for a second there.
Maschinengewehr gesichtet!
We are losing objective butter.
Das Ziel darf nicht fallen! Verteidigt es! Erste Hilfe, greif zu! Du bist verletzt. Ich kann dir helfen. Notgranate unterwegs. Ich versorge deine Wunden.
We are losing objective butter.
Oh, good call. No worries, mate. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, mate. I'll see you soon, dude. Thanks for the chats.
Erobert das Ziel!
We are losing objective butter.
Ich krieg dich wieder hin! Aufpassen, Maschinengewehr! Für dich, Kamerad. Erste Hilfe.
What the hell? Some of the things I see, man.
We have lost objective butter.
Ich flick dich zusammen.
Please don't be climb.
Erste Hilfe. Nimm schon.
Oh, for God's sake. Okay. Is it crossplay? No, mate. No, no, no. Crossplay was only introduced with the latest Battlefield.
Wir verteidigen das Ziel bis zum
That's part of the
letzten
problem, the lack of a player base on Xbox.
Soll ich dich wieder zusammenflecken?
Oh, what the hell?
Ich sehe mir die Wunde an.
Someone shoot him. Come on. Someone shoot the fucking guy. How is he still alive? I don't understand. Did everyone die? I swear there were like 4 people looking down that angle. I have no idea how he managed to run down there and not get shot.
Wir müssen das Ziel erobern.
We have lost
Das Ziel
objective.
doch. Ich helfe dir.
We have lost.
Where was the help? I don't know. I thought I was covered. I really thought I was covered. I was like, right, I'll go in and help with this, and thought I wouldn't have to worry about someone running down there. God, what a pain this round's been. If this game got a crossplay update, its popularity would skyrocket. It would definitely help, yeah. I don't think it will get it, but it would definitely help. But there'd be a big problem then with how do you balance mouse and keyboards with controller. And I don't know, maybe you just... There we go. Maybe you would just implement whatever the balancing is on PC, actually. So you can play with a controller on PC, right? And on this game. Does anyone know how well balanced it is? Or unbalanced it is, maybe one way or the other.
Versorg deine Wunden. Erste Hilfe, nimm schon.
I mean, it is, no one, I can't accept any arguments against this just being random chaos. And I guess some people just love that. Wish you play the martini? I have done before. How's the birthday going, man? Enjoying?
Sturmsoldat in Sichtweite.
We have lost objective apples.
Dude, that's enough bullets. I'm sure something didn't connect there. Come on. Oh. You need a life, mate. I don't know how many times you've been told you need to get alive. Pretty good. Good stuff. I'm pleased to hear it, mate.
Hier, Mann, erste Hilfe.
How'd it feel with up sensitivity? Difficult. I can't be as precise as I normally am, because I'm not used to it at all. But it's nice to be able to spin round and adjust to things more quickly. So there's a trade-off, there's definitely a trade-off, but as I get more used to it and I'm able to be more accurate again, it will definitely be better. Which is, like I say, it's why I'm doing it now. Trying to get used to it now. Trying to get used to it now is much better than trying to do it down the line on the next Battlefield and struggling then. I've heard streamers say while playing 2042 on PC, these controller settings let aim assist play the game for them, and it couldn't be further from the truth. Oh, dude. Yeah, honestly, normally I don't get involved, but any streamers or content creators out there on PC saying that the aim assist is super overpowered on Battlefield and does the work for them and is a level playing field, they're just straight up wrong. I'm telling you, they're just wrong. playing 2042 on controller, as bad as it was on mouse and keyboard, apparently, I understand, playing it on controller was horrible. And it was very obvious when you played with a controller, or with crossplay turned on, that you were at a disadvantage. It was insane. Well, I mean, I tried, as you can see. My team kind of had a struggle, but such is life. Guys, I'm going to go and eat because I'm so hungry. I hope you've enjoyed the day. Thank you for hanging out with me. I know we didn't get any particularly good... Is that over? Yeah. I know we didn't get any particularly good rounds, but it's just hard to at this stage for all the reasons I've talked about today. Team balancing, ping, whatever else, Cronus, clans, etc. So I just have to wait until another game comes out to try and have good rounds again. Such is the way it is. I used to play with a platoon that ran mouse and keyboard through PlayStation 4, then I heard that's actually an exploit. Is that true? I don't really know the ins and outs of it. Yeah, dude, they're incredibly overpowered. Anyone doing that should absolutely decimate the lobby. It is cheating and it's a bannable offense. If you play with a mouse and keyboard on console, well, it depends. It depends. Let me state, it depends. On PlayStation, if it's an official keyboard, then I don't know what it does with the aim assist. Maybe it gets rid of it, possibly, on PlayStation. I really don't know. As far as I'm aware, the game didn't support mouse and keyboard on PlayStation, but I'm not super clued into that. So it might be that it's fine. I can't say 100%. On Xbox, you have to use a Zim to do it, and it is cheating, and it makes the game unbelievably easy to play because it gives mouse and keyboard aiming and movement with controller aim assist, and it's just busted. So that would be, yeah, that'd be cheating. Hi, Willie Bilson. Yes, mate, I'm done. I need to go and eat, man. I'm absolutely starving, and I'm worried if I do another one, it will be a really long one. I'm going to go and get food. But anyone that's just joined the stream, my apologies. You just happened to be joining in as I'm like, right, I need to eat. And also, we're over the threshold for what I can deal with in terms of the game. 2.5 hours. That is me. The game's too annoying to do longer, so we're going to call it quits. But thank you for hanging out. This is your reminder, if you're not subscribed or following, go for it if you want to join the community and get daily Battlefield content on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And also, most days you get a stream on Twitch as well. And we're closing in on 83,000 subscribers on our way to the 100k on the next Battlefield, hopefully. Where, again, hopefully, everything changes for me and therefore for you guys. Me in terms of my life, because God, that'd be amazing. And you guys in terms of the content that you can get. So, yeah. I see. I'm pretty certain they weren't using an official keyboard. Have feeling knowing them, they were looking for an advantage. Right. If they were, yeah. If they weren't using an official thing, then they were using a Zim, and that means that they were cheating. And if they were dominating the lobbies, it's because they had a massive advantage. Whenever we playing against anyone here on stream that's using a Zim, we can see that it's absolutely busted. There are 2 or 3 guys that were the 1v32 clan. And it was unbelievably obvious they were cheating, and it was nearly impossible to compete against them. And we eventually found one of their streams, and we could see that they were blatantly using mouse and keyboard. It was unreal. So, yes, mate, cheating. Right. Yeah, sorry, everybody. R hummus and anyone just tuning in. So sorry, we're just finishing up, but I hope you have a good rest of your day. We had an unbelievable day with the goal today. So thank you, Ariosto, for that, and Scatters. I will jot down everything I owe you guys for rewards, and we'll get those done in the future. I'm sorry, no, we'll just stop the other PC from recording. There will be a fresh gameplay out on the second channel on Friday. The new short went out on this channel half an hour ago. Different short goes out on the second channel in half an hour. So if you want to go and join that, you can do, or subscribe rather. And I am currently working on a full-length video for this channel as well, which will hopefully be out soon. I'm starting to close in on the finish line for that one. And it is a continuation of the start of the series I'm doing of ranking the guns. So we did the assault one. We're doing the medic one next. Thank you for everyone that's watched the assault one. It's not done very well so far, but the analytics show that it should do okay in the long term. So I appreciate anyone that's watched that. If you haven't seen it, it's there if you want to catch it. And yeah, that's about it. Hi, on McGee. I hope you've had a really good day, on McGee. Sorry, we're just finishing up. I should probably see if there's anyone to raid, actually. Probably not got that many people knocking about, but yeah, but we'll throw it out. Not great viewership overall today. I think the lack of music definitely had an impact, so at least now I know. I tested it today and the music is a beneficial thing. Obviously it would help if the algorithm was on side a bit more, but we'll again, as with everything else, wait for the next battlefield to hopefully get that boost again. I'm going to throw you across to Zilreth playing BF1. He plays on PC, so he probably will have a much better time and you'll be able to see more consistent gameplay there, so go and say hello to him if you feel like it. Twitch, no point there, so we'll just end that one. Okay, love you guys, thanks so much, I'll see you soon. You like the music? Yes, thank you for your feedback about it, Issei, I appreciate it. Good. And their stats are through the roof. Yeah, dude, they were probably cheating them, mate. It's rife on Battlefield 1 at this point, and Battlefield in general. It's a real shame. I hope it gets eradicated on the next one. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Nice chatting to you. Thank you, everybody. Willie Bilson, thank you for saying have a great dinner. Thank you for all your feedback today, everybody. Arias Stokes, I think he's going to watch this back as a VOD. Thank you for your support. Unbelievable. I do everything I said I was going to do. And thank you for helping to keep this channel afloat. I go through dire times sometimes with this. And days like today really helped to balance things out, so I appreciate it. Alex TW. Dude. Hold on, I can't end just yet. Dude. I did not know if I'd ever see you in the chat again, mate. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, and I hope you've been well. I have had a wild ride this year, mate. It sucks, but I'm hanging with it and trying to turn up every day, do what I do to try and get to the next one. I hope you've been well, mate. And feel free to come by anytime you like, mate. I hope life's been very, very kind to you. Test. Keep testing till you find out. Yes, test everything. Test everything now so that everything is in place for the next Battlefield. Indeed. Absolutely, that's the plan. Oh, man. Wow, what a day, huh? What a day. I will be back tomorrow anyway. I know we've had a really good day today and it covers a lot of the week, but I'll be back tomorrow. I'll probably do every day this week, regardless. And then, because I am having a week where I'm not streaming in the near future, I will be busy. So I'll try and keep up the consistency, and I'll probably try and keep the consistency up until the next Battlefield, and then we'll do a huge smashing of content for a month or two, and then I'll reassess things and see where we stand and take a bit of a break or a step back. Thanks, man. I'll try and stop him more. No pressure. Just do what you want to do. Alex, if you want to wait until I'm playing Delta Force on console or the next Battlefield, that would be completely understandable, mate. I think so many people got bored of watching me play Battlefield 1 or 5 and having a horrible time. It's completely reasonable. You come by whenever you want, and if you want to tune in when we're on a fresh experience, then amazing, and we'll chat it up and we'll catch up. But it's really nice to catch you again, dude. All right, everybody, before I continue to go on and on, let's call it a day, and we'll raid Zilreth. Thank you very much for your subs and follows today. Thanks for your likes. Thanks for the donos. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you tomorrow, and hope we can have another good day. I'm GetGoodGuy. We've been great. Dame's got tiny hands. I love you very much. I'll see you soon. And I clapped into the microphone, which is a really bad idea. See you soon. Have a good one. I couldn't scroll on the OBS because one of my streams crashed and caused the... Was it the Instagram stream? I don't know. One of my streams crashed and I couldn't do anything. Okay, now I can end the stream. Sweet. I'll see you soon. That's all right, the Mightiest. No worries, dudes. No worries, mate. I'll catch you tomorrow or something, pal. Have a good day. All right, guys. I'm actually going to end it now because I can use OBS again. See you soon. Bye-bye.